Hey guys, it's Adea. So today I'm going to be doing a review today on, I'm going to be doing a review today. I'm going to be doing a review on the MaGrath Skin Fetish Golden highlight combo. I did a first impression video last week when I did try it out for the first time, but honestly, I looked at the footage. My skin was really bad that day. I was having like a village of pimples on my cheeks, both of them. This one was worse, but it was just really bad. Like, I don't know what happened. I looked like literally like some animal came in, not animal, like bug came and like bit like the side of my cheek, and it was like just disgusting. So I didn't like it. I looked really bad. My skin was just really textured and bumpy, and it usually is. It's still kind of, you can see around here, I still got some stuff going on, but it's just a lot. Like, it was really bad. Like, I didn't wear makeup for the whole week because I didn't know what it was. Yeah, I did do a first impression video for it when I did try it out for the first time, but I couldn't post it. I just looked horrible. And I didn't want to lie and say this was going to be a first impression video because honestly I have worn it like twice now since that video, and I just wanted to do a demo and a review, let you know my thoughts on it. I only bought the golden one. There are two. If you have any idea about the Skin Fetish by Pat MaGrath, you know that there are two out. You can get them at Sephora. I think they were limited edition. They're about $72, so they are very pricey. But you do get 3 in 1, which I'll go over in a second. So you get 3 for the price of the 72, so it kind of works out. There is the golden, which I have, and I'll show you in a second, and there's a nude that is has more of a silver tint, and it has the cream version has a silver cream highlight base, and then the pigment is more of like a pinkish. I didn't get the nude because, like I said, it is $72, and so it's kind of pricey, and so I just couldn't really afford to get both. But I wanted to get one, and I thought the golden one would work really well with my skin tone because golden usually works. Gold tones usually work really well with deeper skin tones. I did like the pigment though. I wish I could have bought the pink pigment from the nude collection on its own. I really wish I could have bought that because I don't really have any pink highlighters, and I thought that'd be really cool to have in my collection. So let me start with the brush. This is a brush. It is a dual fiber brush, synthetic. It has white bristle hairs, and it's, I mean, at first I didn't really like it, and I'll show you. I'm still a little iffy with it, but I'll show you how I like to use it. This is the Cream Stick Duo. It has the balm, which is on the side, and I'm sure if you've seen any of these review videos yet, you would have seen this. This has more, and I have eyeliner on my hand, but this gives you more of an oily texture. If you look at it right here, where my hand is kind of glistening, this gives you more of an oily texture. So this is really good if you're doing like photo shoots, or if you're doing like something where you want to just look wet but and like a little sweaty, but like sexy sweaty, where you have control of it. Yeah, that's really what it works for. And then on this side you have the cream highlight, and this is a gold, and this right here is so beautiful. You can literally wear this on its own. It's so pigmented. Look at it, it's so beautiful. I love this. This is what it looks like on the skin. It just, you know, if you put this on, it'll also give you that really dewy. It's really gonna be perfect for the summer to put this kind of on its own, and maybe put a little bit of highlight on top to set it. But it will give you that really pretty dewy skin that will just give you, like, you know, you just kind of bronzed, golden, goddessy. And then this right here is a pigment, and I kind of got a little bit of makeup on it. Sorry, I'm getting text. Got a little bit of makeup on it, but it is, when you see it in person, it looks almost white. But once you swatch it, so let's go ahead and swatch it. That's what comes out. Look how pretty this is. And then if you swatch it on your hand, ooh. Every time I swatch it, and like I said, this is not a first impression, but I still got like, ooh, like dang. Look at that right there. It is so pigmented. Gives you, it's probably like the goldest highlight I have in my collection. It's so pretty. Oh gosh. Look at that. It matches my shirt. Let me go ahead and demo it for you guys, and then I'll give you my thoughts on the whole thing. So I'm not going to use the balm side because I don't need to look like greasy right now. That's not like the point. But I will show you the highlight, the cream highlighter. So this is a cream highlighter, and I'm going to use my fingers to place it. I tried the brush. It didn't really work well with the brush. It didn't really pick up all that nicely with the brush, so I'm just going to use my fingers and just kind of pat that in. Sorry, over here. And as you can see, it's already giving like a really, really nice, like almost subtle glow, but it almost like comes from within. Like it looks like the glow kind of comes from within you, and that's just how your face is. It's not like you really put extra product on it. So as you can see, that's what it looks like on. Let's go ahead and put it on the other cheek. And like I said, my skin's still kind of bumpy and really textured, so it might accentuate that, so be careful. If your skin is like really pimply and crazy right now like mine is, it's so frustrating. See, like it just looks like a very natural glow. Like it's not like you did the most with it. I think I would wear this honestly, especially in the summer when you're not wanting to wear like a whole bunch of makeup. I would literally just wear this by itself. Paste a little bit of powder just to make sure it sets a little bit, and you'll be good. It doesn't look like you're doing them. It doesn't look like the most. That is the cream stick. Again, I really, really like it. I think I honestly would probably wear this on its own for the summer because it just looks so natural and glowy. If you're going out in the daytime and you're just running to the store and you want to just have a little bit of glam on, have this on, you got your highlight, and you're good. So let's move on to the pigment. I'm getting hot. So this is the pigment, and I'm going to use the brush, and I'll show you again why I said I'm okay with the brush. I used my Morphe M501, and it doesn't pick up the product as well as this does, and I was really weirded out by that because I thought like, oh, this, I'm not really a huge fan of dual fiber brushes, but this actually does pick up the product more and buff it into your skin better than like my usual highlighter brush. Now I don't know about other highlighting brush, like maybe a fan. I didn't try it with my my fan brush, but like this actually worked really well with it. I'm gonna place that right on top of where I placed that pigment. Now you can see this one doesn't come off as gold as it comes off when I swatched it on my hand. It does blend in really well to your skin, and like it's really finely milled. Really finely milled is what I was trying to say. So look, wow. I can see it through the viewfinder, which is pretty far, so it looks really good on your skin. Just a little bit. And it does allow you to build with it. Like, you know, sometimes you have to be careful with some highlighters that if you build it too much, it can be a little bit crazy looking. But this one does allow you to build it in, and I think this brush is really good for buffing it in to your skin. So it just really kind of like sits really nicely on your skin. Even though my skin is really textured right now, it still works out really good. Ooh, gosh. We're blinding people with this highlight. And like once it picks off some of the product from the cream, it actually helps with placing it on better too. So but I do like to go back to the Morphe brush when I put it on my Cupid's bow and stuff, because I feel like I have more control. Just put a little bit on my tip, a little bit right here, and a little bit right there, and then just a little bit on the high points of my brow. Look, now I usually don't like doing this, but this looks really nice. I usually don't like, if you see my video, I usually don't like a shimmer brow bone highlight, but this one like looks really, really nice. And I only put it at the highest point towards the back. But like, look, super glowy bronze for the summer. So okay, so for my final thoughts on, well, I guess not my final thoughts, but for my thoughts on this Skin Fetish, I think it is a beautiful highlight. Honestly, I didn't want to like it because I was like, if I don't like it, I'm going to return it. That's $72 I can get back. But I honestly do like it. Gives you such a really nice glow that it really does feel like it's coming from within, that you're not really, it doesn't look like you're placing like so many double highlights. Like, you know, sometimes a lot of times I mix my highlights, and I feel like this one I can get away with just doing one highlight and it gives me a really nice glow. Now it is $72, but you do get a pigment, you get a balm that has two sides, so this is basically a 2-in-1, and you get a brush, so it kind of actually works out once you put everything together. I think this is something that's going to last you a very long time. I have highlights forever that have still been, you know, I haven't even made a dent in yet, so that's my thing. And it actually kind of reminds me of the same size almost as the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This is about, it's a little bigger. So the Laura Geller Gilded Honey is a little bit bigger than this, but this is probably the truest gold highlight I do have. Everything kind of has like almost like a little tint to it. This one is a very true gold highlight, which I really do love. I wish, like I said, I could buy the pink pigment on its own and not have to buy the balm and the brush again, because I don't feel like I need both of those, and I don't really know if I'd want, I mean, I wouldn't mind having the silver highlight, cream highlight, but like, you know, this one's gonna look better on my skin tone, and I probably wouldn't use it as much as I would use this one. But I do want that pink highlight. It looked really pretty on other people's videos that I saw. Now, if I would suggest that you buy it, I would if you are a beauty hoarder and you like to buy makeup and you like to try out different products. Honestly, I don't think there's anything you shouldn't have to buy, or you shouldn't not want to buy if you're a beauty hoarder, because that's the whole point. You want to try out different products and like test them out and see how you like them. That's what I do. But if you are like somebody who just dabbles in makeup, if you don't have one highlighter that you are in love with yet, then yes, I would say go ahead and buy this one, because, you know, this one I feel like it's going, you have two ways of wearing this highlight. It is limited edition, so that would be nice too. That way you don't have to look back and be like, oh, I wish I bought it. But if you are one of those people who are like moderate, like maybe in between, you're not necessarily a beauty hoarder, but you're not necessarily one person that has only one or like a really small collection, again, I think I would buy it. Honestly, I think it's a really good investment. You're not going to use it a lot. I mean, if you have a whole bunch of other highlighters, it's not going to be something that's going to like disappear or like finish really quickly. If you're not into makeup, I wouldn't spend $72 on it. Honestly, there are really great highlighters out there that you don't have to spend that much money on. If you're not really if you're into makeup but you're not really into highlighters, I wouldn't spend that money on it. $72 is a lot. And I mean, even though you are getting three things, if you're not really one who's going to use the cream and the balm, or you're not going to use like the brush or whatever, you probably will always use the pigment. This is the easiest thing to use because it's like every other highlighter out there. You know how to use it. It's really simple. But something like the cream stick and the balm might be a little bit more difficult for somebody who's not really into makeup, and they probably wouldn't use this one as much. And the buffer brush, like I said, I liked it. I ended up liking it. I do admit I thought I wasn't going to like it, because I was like, I'm not really a big fan of dual fiber brushes, especially for pigment, but it works out really well. But you can use another brush for it. Morphe brushes are usually very cheap, and you don't have to worry about spending $72. And so if you're just getting the pigment, then honestly, yeah, go ahead, buy another highlighter. There's many great highlighters out there that are not going to cost you that much money, and you're kind of forced to get the pack. Now, if you do want to spend the money, it is really cool. I do like it a lot. I probably will end up using it a lot in the summer, and you get this really cool packaging, even though it's really messy and with a whole bunch of sequins in it. So if you're really into DIY, you can probably figure out something really cool to do with all that. But it's really nice just to have that. I think I really liked it, and it just looks really nice. I feel like my nose is shining a lot. Maybe I shouldn't put that much on my nose. Let's see if I can dim that down a little bit. Yeah, but it's really nice. It's really good for if you're going for that bronze look, and I would put my stamp on it 100%. So if you are going to get this, or if you have any more questions, please make sure to leave a comment below and let me know what you think about the product and why you're on the fence about getting it. And if you are into makeup and you have other highlighters that you wanted me to check out, and please put that in the comments below as well, so that way I can check out new highlighters. Even though I have a bunch, I still love highlighting. That's probably one of my favorite things to do when doing my makeup. So I have a bunch, but I love trying out new products. That's the whole point when you're a makeup junkie like me, or a lot of these people on here. and then that's what ends up happening. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and please make sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe for future videos, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.